Yo, it's your boy J Pyrex 2.0. For me, I'm gonna give y'all like something different. You know what I'm saying? Not just like regular reactions, cause there's a lot of shit I gotta say. For me, just take it easy. Watch the vid. Today we gonna react to Drilly, the Drilly Gang assassin. They moving like this nigga fucking Agent 47 or some shit, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into it. For me, cause I have a lot to say. For me, I saw it already, but I really got a lot to say. Cause this is crazy.
Him and shot him at point-blank range. Let's check. When cops and EMS arrived, they found him shot in the chest and in the face.
Yo, J Money, where you at, my nigga? Get off the live, you get your ass clapped. Where do I want? Oh, you want a suspense bit, huh?
Alright, so the person who people forget to mention, and the person who's responsible for this new wave of Bronx drill is Spaz Drilly. No doubt, one of the most demonic figures to come out of New York since the Bronx drill wave started. Fans are probably not familiar to who Spaz Drilly is.
Bro, niggas said he's the most demonic being since the Bronx drill rap. I don't know if that's dick riding or is that like you trying to like get this shit for views. No, like no offense, Hood Siri. I don't know who you are. You probably not even from New York State. You probably not even from New York City. You probably in West Bubblefuck. You know what I'm saying? But you making it seem like this guy was like he was born a demon or he was born this type of way. Nah, he's just a product of his environment. You know what I'm saying? He's just a product of his environment. He did not mean to do when he was a little kid. He not grow up and wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a product of his environment, like a lot of us, a lot of our youth. You know what I'm saying? But you have, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of things happen for me that change a person's mind. You feel me? But we just gonna get into it. Oh my God! Not my camera set up. Going to it, but yeah, he making it seem like he was born this way. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a product of his environment. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? He didn't grow up wanting to do this. You know what I'm saying?
And in order to understand this story, we would have to travel to the Bronx. From starting his own wave at the age of 16 to being charged with 2 murders in a matter of months, Spaz Drilly was no stranger to the NYPD, as they were trying to find many ways to bring him down. And at the time of the story, there was a deadly war going on between 2 factions. The OGs were linked up with DOA at the time, and they were beefing heavily with the YGs, and a gang that Spaz Drilly himself created at the age of 15. The Drillies.
20 accused members behind bars. Bronx prosecutors and police say that they are linked to more than 30 acts of violence, and tonight they say the streets of the borough are a bit...
One man with his mindset did this, or jacking that, for me, that he did this. Know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if he used the same mindset to start a business, bro, he'd probably be a millionaire. No cap. He's just a product of his environment.
Because they are off of them.
Now let's get into the story. In order to understand this story, we would have to travel to the Bronx, more specifically, Gun Hill. Gun Hill is a section of the Bronx that have been known for notorious neighborhoods. But there's one neighborhood that stands out from the others. And that neighborhood is G-Side. This is the neighborhood that Spaz Drilly is from. G-Side is notorious for being one of the most hated neighborhoods in the Gun Hill section. They beef with almost everyone. And the block was so diverse at the time, they had all types of different gangs in one neighborhood, from the YGs to the Crips to the Bloods. This caused a lot of tension between a lot of different neighborhoods and sets. You had blocks like Sevside repping Sex Money Murder, beefing with G-Side who also have members repping Sex Money Murder. And on top of that, the area is so small that G-Side inherited beef with blocks 2 minutes away from them. So this causes police to be on their neighborhood 24/7.
Now that's the thing, y'all. Like a lot of these gangs, like bro, even in Brooklyn, the GDs, the folk niggas, you feel me? Like bro, or just small gangs in period. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say the G's. You know what I'm saying? Just small gangs in period. The reason why a lot of them have like beef with so many different blocks, cause it's a small gang. You know what I'm saying? If you have a small gang, of course you have a lot of enemies. Especially if you put in work, you're gonna have a lot of ops. That's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? But this lifestyle, this gang lifestyle is not for everybody. It's not for people. You know what I'm saying? Gangster. But y'all thinking it's cool because of the media and so many different like points. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people grew up in this tradition. You know what I'm saying? Where a family member is like a drug dealer or so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Gangster. That's just how it is.
and allows them to build up cases. Just recently, there was a massive raid. 20 members of the G-Side Drilly gang were charged with racketeering. Growing up on G-Side, Spaz Drilly used to go by the name of Spaz Jet. That's because he was a member of the Bloodhound Brims. And on top of that, it was known that Spaz was a hothead. Just at the age of 15, Spaz caught the eye of the NYPD. He would get picked up for dozens of charges ranging from attempted murder to armed robbery, but with no substantial evidence on him, they was forced to let him free, allowing him back into the streets. So because of this, he was becoming an infamous figure to the NYPD, so they hated him. His name was well known in Gun Hill. Every time there...
Nigga said he was 15, having attempted murder and fucking a robbery. I won't even say that's even crazy nowadays, because for us, that's a regular thing. For me, it's people that are 15 years old, 14 years old catching bodies. For me, look what happened in the Bronx with the Ra situation, R.P. Ra. For me, I ain't even know the kid, but a couple people that I know, they know him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, he's 15 years old, and Ra was only fucking, 16? And then another kid, what's his name, J. Rip, got shot. He was 13, bro. For me, and they all gang affiliated. This is crazy. This is not regular. This is not natural. This is not good. And then people think it's good because of the rap, and they glorify it in rap songs, so many different things that is, it's just how it is, gangster. And then a lot of these people, we like father figures as well. You know what I'm saying?
Shooting or an incident, they would always tie his name to it. And by the age of 17, he became one of the top members for G-Side, so every opposing gang wanted his head. But Spaz wasn't the only hothead on his neighborhood. There was another hothead from G-Side that went by the name Dumbout. This was the best friend of Spaz Drilly. The two knew each other since they were kids. They were practically brothers. And Dumbout was a high-ranking member of the Brims himself. He got put on at an early age. And from that point, him and Spaz were getting into trouble. They even jumped and robbed Lil TJ. It happened while TJ was leaving school. Spaz, Dumbout, and a couple of other G-Side members found out where TJ went to school. Knowing that TJ was from an opposition block, they proceeded to brutally beat him up and rob him for his shoes. The whole thing was captured on video. The two were best friends. When Dumbout first got arrested, Spaz came through and helped bailed him out. And the fact that they were controlling their block at a very young age, it was bound for trouble to happen. And that's exactly what happened.
This surveillance video shows a fight with a deadly ending. It happened just after midnight here on DeKalb Avenue in the Norwood section of the Bronx. Witnesses tell Pix 11 at first the fight started inside this building, then spilled out onto the street. And that's when someone in the group pulled a knife.
Then they went across the street, they started fighting again. Next thing I know, screams. People saying, you stabbed him. I see the guy laying on the street, pulling his chest, beat to death.
The victim, 18-year-old Damian Gilbert, died at the hospital, stabbed several times in the chest. You can see the victim stumble right there. Now police are looking for a killer, someone the victim knew. The superintendent of the building...
Well, this is so sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's product of the environment. It probably happened over a dice game too. A lot of shit, cause there's a shooting, some shit.
Where the fight started says it seems like the teens were playing a game that somehow took a tragic turn.
It's a bunch of kids playing inside the building, with all the building inside the garden and the laundry room. I see them. Most of them don't live here. They're all friends.
The victim's friends and family are in complete shock, spending the day building this makeshift memorial.
Everybody's like family around here, so it's weird that,
On May 29, 2018, Dumbout was with some friends in his building. When he and a Crip member from Gun Hill were arguing, the two had a fight. Dumbout got the best of him, and the Crip member fatally stabbed him in his chest. He was only 18. After his death, the opposition took it to social media to...
Well, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they can't fight. A lot of people can't fight, so they either resort to jumping, or they resort to having a gun or a knife. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the days, niggas used to fight. If you fight, for me, you won. Even if you lost, you won. You still get respect at the end of the day. A lot of people, they just back out knives, guns, all types of shit. Like, but look, it's crazy. It's even in the song. Why would I fight if I got a gun? Like, what? So would you rather for me, take that L for me and live another day, or catch a body and have 20 and facing 25 years. They don't even think about that. Like, oh, why would I fight if I got a gun? Like, bro, what? That's some soul shit for me. But if I'm getting jumped, I'm begging out to poke you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But that's different though. That's a different story. But if it's just a 1v1, I'm backing out no knives on God.
Fun of him. Even to this day, Lil TJ mocks his death by posting his pictures on his Instagram story, and Shawty K even dropped a song called D&D, with his initial being on the title. This situation made G-Side and the YGs hate Crips. That's why you see them in almost every video screaming Crip K, which stands for Crip Killer. After the death of Dumbout, there was a big rift in Gun Hill. You see, Dumbout was cool with a lot of people, so after his death, a lot of Crip allies were broken up, and a lot of neutral gangs had to pick a side. This meant that there was a lot of new alliances being formed, with one enemy in particular. So Spaz created his own alliance to honor Dumbout's name. Spaz then came up with the name Drilly.
So if this happened, I know he said that he was the founder of Drilly when he was 15. So, and when did this, I don't know when the poker happened or whatever, but, I don't know. Wait, let me ask you a question. You ever think about this? With all the channels that talk about gang violence and what happens going on in our communities or so on and so forth, how the fuck they know all of this? You know what I'm saying? Probably through research, but nothing too. Why they even reporting on it? Like, why they even saying something about it? And half of the time, these people don't even live in Brooklyn or New York State or New York City. They in West Bubblefuck, you know what I'm saying? And then they talking about situations that happen in the city that they're not even a part of. They're making money off our demise. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You feel me? I'm just saying. Question everything. This shit rigged against us anyway. Fuck it.
At first, Drilly was supposed to be a music group, but the police labeled them as a gang because of all the crimes they were committing throughout the city. The Drillies would then expand and join forces with the YGs and form Drilly Gs. With the two most hated gangs in the Bronx united, it was bound for chaos to happen. In 2020, the Bronx started to get a little buzz on the drill scene. Spaz Drilly started off the year dropping a song called Bunny Hop. The song did good in numbers, reaching hundreds of thousands of views. After seeing the buzz that Spaz got, rappers like Shawty K, B-Love, K-Flock and others dropped their first singles months after. It was at that point that Bronx drill was on the rise. Most people don't know that Spaz Drilly was one of the first drill rappers in the Bronx. In 2016, he dropped his first music video at the age of 16. And by 2020, he had started his own wave of drill in the Bronx. He even created his own dance moves that are popular today, like the bunny hop and the drilly bop. With all the buzz and attention he had, that didn't stop him from going on live with his ops and threatening them.
Oh, you want a suspense spin, huh? He probably got him a little woo-woo. Try to put his name on the map. Little woo-woo. Niggas like you get clapped and get put in one of my songs, huh? Yo, J Money, where you at, man?
I'm telling y'all, bro, it be the people that be laughing a lot, smiling a lot, that be the top killers. For me, I don't give no fucks, bro. They be joking around, having a good old time, laughing, giggling and shit like that, but them niggas be real hitters. Like, they did as be fucking psychopaths. Low key. I'm not saying him that he was, for me, he just a part of his environment, but I'm telling y'all, bro, and then a lot of people too, they really be on some shit like, if you try to violate them, I swear to God, they gonna try to get back, you know what I'm saying? So watch who you fucking with and watch who you talking to, and I'm just gonna say that, for me, because a lot of people really like that, for me, they don't give no fucks, for me, they really spin your block, try to put, like he just said, try to put your name on the fucking T, whatever he just said, for me, try to put your name on the map, there's other people that really like that, for me, gangster, because everybody trying to prove something to somebody, bro, I'm telling y'all.
Get off the line for you get your ass clapped. Word of my mouth, you getting me tired. You getting me mad, bro. Where you at? Link ups in the V. I'm out here. Where you at, nigga? How about? That's how you know we spin y'all block, nigga. I want us to come back again.
And around the same time, the beef between Drilly and DOA was heating up. Spaz dropped a song called Op Spotter, which was a diss to all opposing sides. 3 months later, K-Flock and B-Love made a diss track using the exact same title. So with the back and forth going on, it was only a matter of time until things got ugly. Then, on July 20th, 2020, a Crip member and DOA affiliate was shot and killed on Gun Hill. For 11 days, police were on a hunt looking for the killer. That's when they announced that they had a suspect in hand. That suspect was Spaz Drilly. He was charged with first-degree murder. Fast forward 2 years later, he's now fighting 2 murders and racketeering charges, and is awaiting trial in Rikers Island. And there you have it, the story of Spaz Drilly.
Wasted potential. A good rapper too, waste potential, do it to the streets.
Don't get me wrong, Spaz Drilly was an amazing artist, but the stuff he was saying in his songs, he was actually doing. And eventually it caught up to him. And with him being in prison for 2 years, he missed out on the Bronx drill wave. The wave that he himself started. And to make things worse, the feds added additional charges after the Drillies got indicted. And with conviction rates being 95%, it's not looking good for him. And that's it for this video. Comment who you want me to cover in my next video. See you in the next one.
This is so like crazy. Another like bro, he dead started a wave, can't even live to see it. I mean, of course he's alive to see it, but like he can't be alive. I mean, he can't be here to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he ain't GDK though. I'll say that. Nah, but this is crazy. Like, no man should be sitting in prison, man. Especially for me. That's what I'm saying. You gotta escape your own community sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta leave, man, to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? This guy, racketeering could be a whole lot of things, but this guy, Spaz Drilly, you know what I'm saying? He started a game when he was 15. You know what I'm saying? Was making money. You know what I'm saying? Doing a whole lot of shit, robberies, all type of shit. But if you put his mind in books, or like, if you put his mind on books, getting an education, going to college, doing something different, you know what I'm saying? He could have been a better individual, you know what I'm saying? Like a better person, you know what I'm saying? Because this street shit is not for everybody, bro. This street shit is not for everybody, not for nobody, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to break that cycle in your own families, in your own communities, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta mind your business, bro. Stay out the way, you know what I'm saying? Don't get involved in no type of beef. No problem with nobody. Don't be affiliated with niggas that gangbang. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Only person that you should prove something to is yourself. Gangsta, y'all. But I'm out of here. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all fuck with the vids, you know what I'm saying? J Pyrex 2.0. I'm dropping some vids for y'all. Gangsta. Peace. I'll stop the recording, my nigga. The fuck? Oh shit, Dad, I'm dumb.